This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Prime Minister James Marape announces major changes. Renewable energy opportunities discussed. And MVIL and NCD Provincial Health Authority signs MOU. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Jonathan Sibona. Thank you for joining us. A government restructure is currently underway, just months away from the nation's general election. The Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea announced the major changes this morning at Government House in Port Moresby.
These changes include ministerial appointments, senior departmental leadership, and the functions of key economic agencies.
Thank you very much, everybody.
According to Prime Minister Marape, these reforms intend to improve performance and accountability.
So there's a major restructure going on as we speak, and to test that restructure and making sure efficiencies arrived at.
The Prime Minister also confirmed major structural reforms to the governance of state-owned enterprises.
The Minister Maru will assume the role of PNG Power.
He said Kumul Consolidated Holdings Limited will continue as the state's holding company, but state-owned enterprises will have clearer reporting lines to the responsible minister and their own boards.
I thought one minister concentrating on PNG Power, having a diagnosing to what's happening there.
PM Marape said the holding company should provide strategic oversight. Mr. Marape also declared that the Department of Finance will become the government's sole authority for processing payments, issuing checks, and managing warrants under the Public Finance Management Act. The outlined reforms are among the key priorities for the government as the 2027 national general elections approach. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The swearing-in of 6 new ministers took place today at Government House following the Prime Minister's confirmation of a major government restructure.
The new ministers sworn in today by the Governor-General, Sir Bob Dadaiwe, Kiriwina Goodenough MP Douglas Tomuriesa as the new Minister for Civil Aviation. Francis Siune, MP for Kerawagi, becomes the new Education Minister. MP for Okapa Open, Saki Soloma, is the Minister for Labour. John Kaupa, MP for Moresby North East, is the new Minister for Environment, Conservation and Climate Change. ICT Minister is Robert Naguri, the MP for Bogia, and Agenagamai Deltafly MP assumes his role as the Minister for Livestock. Prime Minister James Marape explained this major cabinet reshuffle.
Circumstances are warranted that they be replaced. It was mutual. We had worked with them. We will assist them to concentrate on the election that is only about 8 months away.
These new ministers have been appointed to fulfill the government's priorities during the remaining months of the current parliamentary term.
For the government to need to run to the elections, especially in the face of the elections, we tie on our commitments we've made to the country when we took office in August of 2022.
Mr. Marape also announced that Dr. Billy Joseph will serve as Health Minister, while Elias Kapavore becomes the Defense Minister. William Bando takes over as Minister for Immigration. Wakegoi will oversee Commerce and Industry, and Miki Kayok will manage the coffee and transport portfolios. Meanwhile, Prime Minister James Marape will directly oversee the Ministries of Sports, Correctional Services, and the National Volunteer Service. The Prime Minister acknowledged the contributions of the outgoing ministers, including Simo Kilepa, Timothy Masiu, Kesi Sawang, Lucas Dekena, Joe Kuli, and Seki Agisa. Amanda Elaitia, National EMTV News.
The Independent Commission Against Corruption officially conducted a handover and takeover ceremony for the office of the Acting Commissioner today.
You may now commence.
The ceremony brought together staff and invited guests to witness the formal transfer of responsibilities. Retired Judge and newly appointed Acting Commissioner Don Sawang reaffirmed their commitment to upholding integrity, strengthening public trust and advancing ICAC's mandate through transparency, accountability and effective anti-corruption measures across Papua New Guinea.
Approximately 12 months ago, ICAC experienced a period of leadership changes. When the three of us assumed these responsibilities in July 2025, last year, our immediate priority was to restore leadership stability and provide the necessary direction necessary to bring this young institution and grow it. I think with your support, we have done that. We've stabilized it.
Acting Commissioner Sawang acknowledged former Acting Commissioner Thomas Elu for his leadership, dedication and service to the Commission, including the hardworking staff.
So, Mr. Elu, I thank you very much, sir, for a person who's come up from the ranks of a police force to head a constitutional office, a remarkable achievement. To all staff, I want to provide this assurance that the work of ICAC continues. Leadership changes may occur, but our mandate remains the same. Our three pillars of this organization continues.
Meanwhile, Acting Commissioner Don Sawang has emphasized the importance of strengthening the organizational structure of the Commission. Acting Commissioner Don Sawang said organizational structure is a key component in every institution.
During the last 12 months, have also provided an opportunity for us to identify areas where we must improve. One of the key areas requiring this attention is ensuring that our organizational structure, priorities, and programs function in accordance with the provisions of the organic law. The organic law sets out what are our priorities, what are our functions, and those are very clear.
He highlighted the importance of identifying practical solutions to address existing challenges and resolve issues within the Commission, ensuring it is better equipped to carry out its mandate.
Unfortunately, when I took on as a Deputy Commissioner for Corporate Affairs, I realized that the structure was not in line with the organic law. When I looked at it, I was not happy with it, to be frank, and therefore took it upon myself and raised the issue with the Commissioner and Deputy Commissioners that the organizational needs to be restructured. That doesn't mean the staff are going to be displaced. No, it means that where there is to be a realignment of people, it will happen, so that people know exactly what to do.
The Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority warns that the irrational use of antimicrobials is accelerating the emergence and spread of multi-drug resistant microorganisms, comprising patient outcomes, prolonging hospital admissions, increasing healthcare costs, and limiting treatment options.
The Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority Laboratory Manager Dr. Zure Kombati says antimicrobial resistance has become one of the most significant public threats facing Papua New Guinea and the world. Dr. Kombati explained that the irrational use of antimicrobials, including self-medication, purchasing antibiotics without a prescription, inappropriate prescribing, unnecessary use of broad-spectrum medicines, incorrect dosing, prolonged treatment, poor adherence to prescribed medication, and failure to complete treatment creates selective pressure that allows resistant microorganisms to survive, multiply, and spread within healthcare facilities and the wider community. He said that as microorganisms become resistant to commonly used antimicrobials, infections become increasingly difficult to treat. This results in treatment failure, prolonged illness, longer hospital admissions, higher treatment costs, increased complications, and preventable deaths. Dr. Combate urged the public to avoid self-medication and the use of antimicrobials only when prescribed by qualified healthcare professionals. He stressed the importance of completing the full prescribed course of treatment, warning that missed doses and stopping treatment early significantly contribute to the development of antimicrobial resistance. Meanwhile, Western Highlands Provincial Health Authority Chief Executive Officer Dr. John Kurubi said antimicrobial resistance is also being driven by the unregulated sale and inappropriate use of antimicrobial medicines outside licensed healthcare facilities. Dr. Kurubi said many patients arrived at the hospital after taking antimicrobials purchased through informal markets without proper clinical assessment or pharmaceutical advice. He also called on healthcare professionals to strengthen antimicrobial stewardship by promoting responsible prescribing practices and discouraging the unnecessary use of antimicrobials. Samantha Solomon, National MTV News, Mount Hagen.
National MTV News continues after the break with more local stories. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja na. Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion-kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
For the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
MTV brings to you a fresh new talk show program in 2026. Watch our exclusive interview with special guest, Honorable James Marape, Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, as we discuss government programs and projects since 2019. Walk by Talk, coming soon on MTV.
You are watching National MTV News. Motor Vehicle Insurance Limited and National Capital District Provincial Health Authority have established a Memorandum of Understanding on provisions on medical report for MVIL claimants. This partnership was officially signed by both parties today at the MVIL head office in Port Moresby.
This partnership establishes a strong foundation for ensuring transparency in the verification and processing of medical reports for motor vehicle accident claims in the nation's capital. It is a collaboration where NCDPHA will assist to produce verified medical reports and clinical information for motor vehicle accidents for MVIL to use in assessing and processing claims under its statutory third-party insurance mandate.
The required turnaround time is basically 6 months. MVIL is allowed to settle claims. Now, the biggest challenge we face is apart from the police reports, is the medical reports that we rely on in terms of our claims settlements. The hospitals are very important in especially assisting with the medical assessments so that we can rely on medical reports to actually settle our claims.
Moreover, this MOU also establishes a standard process supporting MVIL, and the term of the MOU will lapse after a 5-year period.
In terms of capacity building resources, we can actually make some resources available in terms for the doctors and nurses to be able to serve our claimants, so that that channel of communication, resourcing, it's a back-to-back support that we can do so that the claimants are not actually disadvantaged, which they are done today. So we're looking at rolling these ones out. We already got few ad hoc things that's in place with other major hospitals, but we want to get this synergy out so that the claimants actually looked after well.
Chief Executive Officer for MVIL reported on the number of accident cases received.
We've seen a lot of accidents actually happening along the cities, and that includes Central Province as well. Over the last 3 or 4 years, we've seen close to 800 accidents reported since 2020, and the number of claims around 1,780 or so claims have actually come through to our systems.
All these efforts are focused on maintaining the integrity of the system. Benson Wema, National MTV News.
Meanwhile, National Capital District Provincial Hospital Authority is optimistic about the MOU signing, which paves a way for valuable engagements with national organizations such as Motor Vehicle Insurance Limited.
Chief Executive Officer of NCDPHA, Dr. Robin Hoge, signed the MOU along with MVIL CEO Bafino Koi. Making his remarks at this occasion, Dr. Hoge welcomed this partnership.
So on behalf of the board and the management of NCDPHA, we are happy to assist MVIL, ensure that medical reports and medical statements are verified, are truthful, and insurance payments are commensurate to the actual reality.
Being aware of issues where false claims are being made, Dr. Hoge emphasized that the partnership strengthens the process within the system.
We understand this has been an area where fraud and untruthful statements have been issued by victims of road accidents and all that. And so our job is to ensure that you receive reports, medical reports and statements that are verified, that are representative of the actuality, the reality of the patient or the victim of the accident, and that you are happy with the insurance payments that you pay out.
He announced that they have mobilized a team to provide assistance in this area.
We have the specialist surgeons like Dr. Wawe here, and we have Dr. Maumano as well, the other surgeons, and we have another 2 surgeons there. So all those doctors and other specialists, as needed, will provide that support to you so that we all ensure that we pay people according to the injuries that they sustained.
Dr. Hoge commended the benefits that are outlined under the partnership.
We also, on behalf of the board and management, I would like to thank the CEO and MVIL team for helping us to build capacity through this MOU, at least every year for the term of the MOU, and that in return will help us to contribute to the patient assessments and all that. So it's a win-win for MVIL and for NCDPHA.
Dr. Hoge said they plan to further such initiatives with other state agencies in accordance with their mandated role of delivering health services to residents in the capital. Benson Wema, National MTV News.
A climate action seminar hosted by the Republic of Korea Embassy took place today in Port Moresby, covering important discussions on renewable energy opportunities in Papua New Guinea.
Held under the theme Unlocking Renewable Energy Opportunities in PNG, Innovation, Investment and Sustainable Future, the seminar engaged key stakeholders from government, civil society, academia and the private sector to discuss PNG's renewable energy and the urgency to accelerate the clean energy transition for sustainable development. As the global leader in clean energy innovation, the ambassador of the Republic of Korea stressed on PNG's renewable energy potential and Korea-PNG cooperation.
By year 2050, we continue to strengthen international cooperation in clean energy, climate action, digital innovation, and sustainable development.
Delivering the keynote address, the Managing Director for National Energy Authority, Ronald Maketa, outlined PNG's energy landscape, policy direction and investment opportunities.
But we have been promoting partnership and call for action where every seminar, conference room and workshop I've attended in the last 5 years, my experience as the MD for NEA and the Chairman for Climate Change, I believe we have called for action a lot on those occasions. By now we should be doing the action.
Furthermore, the country representative of Global Green Growth Institute noted that successful green transition depends on connection and critical elements such as policy ambition, investment readiness, and implementation capacity.
India works with governments to design and implement green growth strategies, develop bankable projects, mobilize sustainable finance, and create partnerships that accelerates climate resilient development in their member states.
One of the key objectives of the seminar is to inspire commitments and public-private partnerships that can be translated into tangible renewable energy projects across PNG. This seminar showcased the different models of renewable energy from Korea and Vanuatu that can be adopted and scaled within PNG. Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Papua New Guinea is rich in renewable energy resources. However, there are challenges hindering the progress of renewable energy deployment. This was highlighted during the Climate Action Seminar today by the Managing Director of National Energy Authority, Ronald Maketa.
Papua New Guinea has abundant renewable energy resources, including vast hydropower potential, solar, geothermal, and offshore wind potential. Despite this, only about 13% of the population currently have access to reliable electricity.
To absorb. Papua New Guinea is not resource poor. We are, if anything, one of the most naturally endowed countries in the region when it comes to renewable energy. Wind potential over 100 gigawatt, hydro potential over 15 gigawatt, geothermal over 15 gigawatt, solar, we in the tropics.
The National Energy Authority Managing Director outlined the challenges that continue to hinder the progress of transition.
Fundamentally, a resource problem. It is policy, financing, infrastructure, institutional capacity, and I would say social issues, sometimes dealing with the landowners.
Additionally, the acting managing director of Climate Change and Development Authority called for action.
In hydro, solar, geothermal, biomass resources, that's huge. The opportunity is before us, and as Chairman had mentioned, we've talked about call for action. And it's time for us to now go into very decisive decisions for implementation. And we need investments and partnership that will deliver the results on the ground. So as said it out clearly, let's start small with the impact that we can see.
Mimi Pio, National MTV News.
Chief Executive Officer for Sun Engineering said when the company started in PNG, the workforce was predominantly local citizens, highlighting that recent times have seen local content significantly decrease.
The CEO of Sun Engineering said many of these jobs are being exported overseas, while imported workers make up 50% or more of the workforce, particularly in the construction sites. 25 years ago, Sun Engineering expanded into PNG and China at the same time. Drawing comparisons between the two nations, the chief executive officer said the average wage of China has increased at 15 to 25%, while in PNG the average wage increased at 4 to 5%.
Wages in PNG have increased in the formal sector. I've come across a number of examples in recent weeks where I've seen cases where people are being paid less than half the minimum wage in this country. This also needs to be a priority for the country to fix. So the real wage increase on average may be less than reported when the
Mr. McMonagall highlighted what is needed to create economic benefits for the people of PNG.
We have the key ingredients, which is people, low-cost labour rates, low tariffs. The other key ingredients to attracting jobs to PNG are competitive and reliable power, safety and security, and efficient and effective import-export pathways across the country's ports.
Mr. McMonagall said other countries in the region are favorable to using products and people from Papua New Guinea, but there is a huge opportunity for PNG to create jobs for its citizens.
So my key message in my talk today is pay close attention to what you're importing into PNG. If it can be easily manufactured in PNG, then ensure that import tariffs and GST are effectively applied to those products with no exception. If this is done, I'm confident you're going to see an exponential increase in manufacturing jobs created in PNG, an exponential increase in exports of manufactured product from PNG to other countries, and finally we'll see an exponential increase to the standards of living in PNG for its citizens.
Malinta Yopolo, National MTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2275 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.22 US, 0.3146 Australian dollars, 0.1854 euro, and 35.5 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed unchanged. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill-Rise. And by you like it.
Nivea Black and White with advanced dual shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
Welcome to the Law Asia Environmental Conference, taking place in Port Moresby from August 19 to 21. This is the first conference of its kind in our region, bringing together judges, lawyers, academics, and environmental experts to discuss the environmental rule of law and its importance for our future. Join us in Port Moresby this August for the Law Asia Environmental Conference. Together, we can shape a stronger, more sustainable future for Papua New Guinea, the Pacific, and beyond. Register now at Law Asia Environmental Law Conference 2026.
You get big data and big value with Telecom Goodpilla mobile data plans. From only 3 Kina, you get 1 gig for 24 hours. And for only 150 Kina, you get 130 gigs over a whopping 30 days. And with loads of Goodpilla data plans to choose from, there's a small, medium or large plan to match your budget. Dial *777# to subscribe. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
MTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. As the dry spell continues in the highlands, it is causing water shortage for the inmates at Baisu Correctional Service Facility. This was alluded by the commander for Baisu, Superintendent Jim Cumming, yesterday.
Superintendent Cummings said they have a water supply system. However, there has been illegal connections along the way that caused water shortage inside the CS area at Baisu. Cummings said the 2 months drought has dried up a small creek that used to supply water for bathing and other essential needs.
Along the way, getting plenty of illegal connection. That's why this water here and the gravity here was come through here. So we get plenty of illegal connection. Only reducing the force here. So receiver blue I'm stopping at the Southern Cross stop now here. Because of that reduction in force.
He added that they are now utilizing the 2 Southern Cross tanks that are inside the CS vicinity.
No water in the reservoir. Now in 2 months now here, and everything is dry. We collect water from the drain. This is creek come on top here, go down here, and people collect from the drain. All excess this level, butter, cooking. People like a big reservoir long. Resident blow me la baby blow the Southern Cross here. That's why every morning people go refill in bucket blow or go down cook and drink.
Cumming also added that they have received funding from the HQ to utilize it to bring in water when more creeks dries up.
If this dry season continues for the next 2 or 3 weeks, 1 month or something, We can run out now, but we run for water. The only option we get in, we shift more calabash we can go. All places, all jails where get access to water.
He further added that he had already made arrangements with the Works Department and the Water PNG in Hagen to assist as soon as water in the facility runs dry. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Following the recent breakout at Baisu Correctional Service Facility, Provincial Police Commander Chief Superintendent John Sagom urged surrounding communities to report to police if persons of suspicious are moving around parts of Jiwaka and Western Highlands Province as two detainees remain at large.
Sagom described the incident as a serious security breach and said a full police investigation has been launched to determine how the detainee managed to escape in broad daylight during official visiting hours. He said he had deployed a police investigation team to Baisu to establish the cause of the breakout. Police are now closely with the correctional services as investigations continue, while security has been tightened at the prison and around Mount Hagen Hospital, where the 5 injured remedies remain under armed guard. The Western Highlands Police Chief is appealing to the public not to approach the remaining escapees, but to report any information on their whereabouts to the police immediately.
It's something for the investigation now, to go down and look at what really happened.
Similar sentiments were shared by the CS Commissioner Noel Saray, who also urged communities to report to police if any persons of interest are sighted in the province. He shared these in a press conference late yesterday. 5 that were recaptured are still undergoing medical treatment, while 3 were shot dead and 2 are on the run. Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
The Gumini district in Simbu province have successfully submitted its 2025 District Services Improvement Program acquittal reports through the government's digital Bilum reporting system, becoming the second district in the Lower Highlands region to do so as Papua New Guinea moves forward toward mandatory digital reporting by 2027.
Gumini District Development Authority Dain Kil thanked the officers for their support and cooperation in successfully submitting the reports.
These are reports that we are actually implementing the project in the district.
The submission was witnessed during a 4-day digital Bilum training for more than 20 Goroka district administration officers. This training aimed at equipping officers with skills to prepare and submit service improvement program reports through the government's centralized digital reporting platform.
While going through is practically those varieties that we do with that platform.
Highlands Team 1 project coordinator James Dutt said Gumini district is the second district to complete the process after successfully lodging its 2025 DSIP acquittal reports live during the training in Goroka. He said the digital Bilum platform is designed to improve accountability, transparency, and a timely submission of service improvement program reports through a centralized online system. That added that the digital Bilum system is expected to become mandatory for all district development authorities and provincial governments across PNG by 2027. The Bilum digital platform is developed with the support from Australian government through the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade's Building Community Engagement Program in partnership with Catalpa International. Lorraine Jimal, National EMTV News.
The Eastern Highlands Provincial Government has taken 2 significant steps aimed at securing greater economic benefits for its people by swearing in a provincial resource negotiation team and formalizing a partnership to boost rice production in the province.
The newly established Provincial Resource Negotiation Team was officially sworn in last Thursday following the endorsement by the Provincial Executive Council. Eastern Highlands Governor Simon Sia said the team will represent the province in negotiation over existing and future resource projects to ensure landowners and the province receive maximum benefits from their natural resources.
This organization, this committee to take care to push forward
Governor Sia said with existing mining operations and new resource prospects emerging across Eastern Highlands, the province must be adequately prepared to negotiate agreements that protect the interest of its people.
We don't want to see any heavy coming out in the future.
Newly sworn-in Chairman Korean Maso said the committee will immediately begin reviewing issues surrounding major resource projects, including the Kainantu mine, Ramu projects and other exploration prospects across the province.
Consideration for environmental damages, benefits that is been coming into provincial government, DTAs and LRGs, and our resource owners.
Meanwhile, the provincial government also signed a memorandum of understanding with Rice and Grain PNG to strengthen agricultural development and improve food security. The agreement establishes a framework for collaboration in commercial rice production, farmer training and investment to reduce reliance on imported rice while creating economic opportunities for local farmers. Provincial leaders said both initiatives reflect the government's long-term strategy to ensure Eastern Highlands derives greater value from its natural resources while investing in sustainable agriculture growth to diversify the provincial economy. Lorraine Jimal, National MTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum!
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum!
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Hilton Port Moresby Hotel and Residence. Your stay, your house, your home.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
With
once we're ready to go.
Hey there, I'm Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. Rugby League is thriving in the Delta Flight district of Western Province, with the Kabili Rugby League attracting strong community support. The competition features 10 clubs and has already completed 8 rounds of its 2026 season at Golali Oval in Vagi Village. The 2026 Santos Cup women's competition has kicked off with thrilling matches across the country, featuring a draw, a dominant win and a hard-fought victory in round 1.
The 2026 Santos Cup women's competition got underway with exciting round 1 action as teams battled for valuable competition points across 3 venues. At the Queen Elizabeth Park in Rabaul, ENBG Magurias women and Moniplas NCDC Port Moresby Vipers women played a thrilling 12-ball draw. The Gurias scored through Wilhelmina Hauna and Joseph Kawang, with Hauna adding a conversion and a penalty goal. The Vipers responded with tries from Leila Keroa, Jasmine Joe and Ruth Gende, but failed to convert any of their attempts. Despite strong efforts from both sides, neither team could find the winning points. Meanwhile, at the National Football Stadium in Port Moresby, reigning champions Gas Resource Central Dabaris women made a strong start to their title defense with a convincing 34-16 point win over the Goroka Bintagoro Lahnis in a rematch of last year's grand final. The Dabaris crossed for 7 tries through Jafina Sap, Vanessa Nakas, Doreen Kaputin, Naomi Kelly with a double, Naomi Sen and Julian Yalon. Malamak added 3 successful conversions. The Lahnis replied with 4 tries but could not match their defending champions. In Lady Lacenex, Tigers women claimed a hard-fought 8-4 victory over the Mount Hagen Eagles women at the Lely ground. Playing in wet and slippery conditions following overnight rain, the Tigers scored first tries through Jalinta Kama and Joan Laguna, while the Eagles replied with a single try from Carol Joe. A scoreless second half saw the Tigers hold on to secure the opening round victory and 2 competition points. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Years ago, Dated PNG began with a vision to connect Papua New Guinea through technology.
Today, we celebrate 40 years of innovation, service, and partnership.
From humble beginnings to becoming a trusted leader in ICT, our journey has been powered by our people, our clients, and our community.
As we honor the past, we look forward to shaping the future together.
Happy 40th anniversary, Dated PNG.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NAS Fund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Sport is one thing that can give kids direction and keep us out of troubles.
Sport is more than just a game. It's passion, it's pride, it's community. Every week we bring you highlights, the heat and the heart of the game.
Very special representing our country.
Big plays, big personalities and big moments. If it's making headlines and it's making history, it's on Sports Scene. Thursdays at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You are watching Trukai Sports. Round 13 of the 2026 PNGL NRL Cup delivered exciting matches across the country with Asela Wagetumbe, Wanga Mount Hagen Eagles and Croton Hela Wigmen recording important victories.
Round 13 of the 2026 PNGL NRL Cup produced another thrilling weekend of rugby league with 3 exciting contests keeping fans entertained. At John Amban Oval in Minch, Asila Wagetumbe ended a difficult run by defeating Guest Resource Central Dabaris 36 points to 32. Tumbe scored 7 tries through Matthew Jess, who crossed 4 times, Anderson Anape, Daniel Waine and Abraham Knopp. Charlie Booker kicked 3 conversions, while Jetro John added a conversion and a penalty goal. The Dabaris mounted a strong late comeback with 6 tries, but Tumbe held on to claim the 2 competition points. In the second match, the Mount Hagen Eagles extended their winning streak with a convincing 34-8 victory over the Goroka Lanis. After a slow opening, the Eagles dominated the second half with 7 tries, while Sakias Komati added 3 conversions. The result keeps the Eagles building momentum as they continue climbing the competition ladder. Meanwhile, at Laylee Ground, Croton Hela Wigmen edged the Lace Next Tigers 16 points to 12 in a closely contested encounter. The Wigmen scored 3 tries through Benjamin Tony, Ruben Yawas and Bartolomeo Evi. Despite a determined fight back from the Tigers, the Wigmen defended strongly in the closing stages to secure another valuable win and the 2 competition points. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Nivea Black and White with advanced Dual Shield technology. It provides powerful invisible protection from skin to clothes against sweat and odor and stains. Nivea Black and White Invisible. Nivea is for skin.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 Kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 Kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom more bundles. Top up now.
A closer look. This platform aims to educate, inform, and discuss issues on politics, health, education, infrastructure, resources, climate change, among other stories that affect the people of Papua New Guinea.
Join the team and I at 7 p.m. on Sunday nights, right here on your number one to watch, MTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Money Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
Now chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. With Money Plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, partly cloudy to clear skies. Daru, partly cloudy to clear skies. Kerema, partly cloudy. Alotau, partly cloudy. And Popondetta, partly cloudy to clear skies. In the Momase region, Lei City, partly cloudy to clear skies. Medeng, partly cloudy to clear skies. Wewak, partly cloudy to clear skies. And Vanimo, partly cloudy to clear skies. In the NJ region, Lorengau, partly cloudy with few showers. KVN, cloudy with occasional showers. Kokopo and Rabaul, cloudy periods with few showers. Kimbe, partly cloudy, and Buka, cloudy periods with few showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, partly cloudy, Goroka, Barnes and Kundiawa, partly cloudy to clear skies.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Tuesday, the 14th of July 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits